So hey, awesome ones, I have a question for you. How would you like to look more stylish and even more youthful with your fall and winter fashions, especially since this year we're probably going to be visiting people and having a little bit more in the get-togethers. So I have 10 styling tips for you, and some of them, I think they call them styling hacks as well, and even some that you can use if you're on a budget. So let's go. All right, for the next tips, there might even be an invention in here somewhere that I made up, but I want to talk about the over-the-knee boots, and a lot of you are saying, no, can't wear them, they're too tight, they're too uncomfortable. Well, I have 2 tips for you to make it work. Let's take a look. First of all, wear your capris for over-the-knee boots because you can fit a lot of your boots there. And what do I have here with the scissors? Well, I have leggings, and here I have cut them. And what am I doing with them? Well, there you go. All I did was I cut a pair of leggings, as you saw there, and then I have suede booties here, and I just tucked them inside and kind of wrinkled them around so they look like they're all the same part of the over-the-knee boot. But because they're leggings, they're super comfortable, and don't they look great? They really do look like over-the-knee boots, and I just created it. So let's take a look at styling coats with tips 3, 4, and 5. So I thought I would show just a regular black winter coat or fall coat, because I know a lot of you have that in your wardrobe, but we can make this look a lot better just by adding a tam. Well, that's one thing, but also the belt. Like, don't just tie it in the front. Let's tie it to the side, but I have another tip for you, and that is to pull it through the belt loop and also pull it through the belt loop again. And that way you've got a really secure belt that's going to stay in place. And then again, I'm just going to tie this at the side, so it just looks a little bit more ooh la la to do that. And I can add something more to this. One second, let's just grab a beautiful red festive scarf, and I just put it in half, and then I tuck it through the loop. And what I want to do is make one of the ends a little bit longer, just to have a little bit more of a style here. And you can really see that it's festive, it's beautiful. No matter what color of scarf and hat you have, this jazzes it up. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to have links for you for that tam and scarf, and also the other items that I have in this video. And I'm going to put them underneath the description and also in the comments for you. And while I have you here, I just want to mention something that's really important. You know my chats and my browse on the live at amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50. Well, I'm going to be doing them a half an hour later. Okay, so that's going to be 8 p.m. every Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. Again, that's at amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50, where we get together and chat and browse just like girlfriends. But let's take a look at the next tips. And the next tips, I'm actually showing you 4 all in one. And let's take a look. This is more for maybe an upscale kind of event, or maybe even a party look. Now, I've been to a lot of office parties, and I do see a lot of women, you know, with the black blazer, black pants, maybe a red top. But hey, we can really jazz this up a bit. So why not add some sequins? Ooh la la. And I also have a stretchy pencil skirt in faux suede. It's lovely. And cozy hose. These are hose with fleece lines, so they're nice and warm for you. And the whole look, I'm still hiding my legs, I really am. And take a look at these little high heels that I have on with the ball of the foot cushions. And also I have a lovely crocheted sweater over top. And if you're kind of enjoying this kind of video for women of a certain age. Don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell and you'll be notified when my videos are out. And let's get to tip number 10, but I'm also going to have a bonus one for you with tip number 11 as well. Let's take a look. Now my tip is to add a little bit of sparkle and shine to your face, and I love this. This is a drugstore product. It's very inexpensive. It's by Maybelline and it's called Master Chrome Highlighter, and this color is number 100, and all you do is you just sort of get a brush like this and just put it lightly on the tops of your cheeks and a little bit here and there. And this isn't just for parties. This is for, you know, every day really. And then a lot of times I take a little tiny brush like this, I put it into the highlighter and I just highlight the inside of my eyes. Again, it's making you look more youthful. And what's the bonus 11? Well, the bonus 11 has to be to wear a red lipstick, and you all know, I've talked about this before, but I love it. It's the Revlon Wine with Everything lipstick. Let me just put a little more on. It stays on really well as well. And you know, putting a little bit of red on your lips and a little bit of highlighter and maybe even a little bit of mascara, it just makes you feel like you did when you were getting ready to go somewhere in the good old days. And speaking of the good old days, you know, they're right here, right now. There's an old saying, and it is, you know, the present is a gift. And I really believe that, although for myself, and I know a lot of you, the last year has been filled with sadness and frustration and loss of loved ones, but we really have to move forward. And as we're visiting friends and family again, think of it as going to a high school reunion and put your pretty on, you know, within your own comfort zone, of course, but what I really want you to do is embrace the seasons, embrace your friends and family, and also leave a little bit of self-love for yourself and embrace that. And by all means, keep it awesome.